Hello, I'm Alexis Verday. That is me. And you are you. And right now I want to talk about asking the right questions. What questions are you asking? Do you remember when we were in like elementary school, middle school, and like high school and stuff, and we'd ask our teacher, "Hey, teacher, what does this mean?" Or like, what is it like, how does this work, blah blah blah. And then do you remember when Google became like a really big thing and we stopped using encyclopedias and you would just like Google any of your questions and then you would get an answer? um well, I have some thrilling news for you because you can get answers for your questions all the time, and you actually are all the time. Like, for example, let's say someone's house just like collapses, right? And then they're like, "Oh my god, my house just collapsed. Why does this kind of stuff always happen to me?" So it's like when you ask that question, pretend that the universe is like your professor, it's like your teacher, and your universe is going to be like, "Oh, so that's your question? Why does this kind of stuff always happen to you? Well, let me show you why." And then it's going to show you like all these things that are like negative because it's like that's what that question is actually asking and trying to bring up. So the universe it's important to remember that the universe is going to give you evidence for whatever and is going to answer whatever you're putting out there. So you want to speak positive, like if you would, excuse me, you want to ask like questions like, "Wow, why am I so blessed? Why is the sun glowing on my skin so beautifully right now? And why does it make me feel so good?" Like you really want to, and that's kind of just like trivial or whatever, but like some of the important questions, I'll be open with you. Today I woke up and I was like, how can I be of service today? How can I help those who need help right now? And that kind of question. Like I did the same thing yesterday, and then it's like it's funny because when you put a question out there, it kind of like opens your mind, opens your awareness to recognize where those opportunities actually are, and then it'll allow you to. That's where your answer is. It's like, oh, okay, so this is obviously I'm with the person right now that is asking about blah blah blah, and I actually have the answer for them. So that's me helping them. Like that's how I was able to help that person today. So another question that you can ask yourself and is like, how do I feel right now? Or like, what am I supposed to be doing in my life? Or am I on the right path? Or what's the next move for me? What can I do to rid and release any limiting mindsets and limiting beliefs that I have about myself that is holding me back? Like, what is holding me back? Like, bring it to the forefront, the awareness, so that I can acknowledge that I have a problem, and then I can work on it to replant different seeds and reap different benefits. And so just make sure you're asking the right questions. Like, don't ask questions such as why is blah 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 so annoying, or like, why can't I blah blah blah. Like that's taking all your power away. Like saying like, why can't I do anything good? That type of question. Like you want to ask like, what can I do better? Like what is it that has been stopping me in the future, in the past, and what can I do in the future? Like ask questions that are literally going to empower you, because I promise you, you will find you'll find the answers. You do have to, however, be open to them and be in silent and allow those questions, allow the answers to come to you, and you have to be open for it. Like the answers might come in any type of form. It might come in a video like this. Like you literally might have been asking some type of question that I'm providing for you through the universe, because the universe will send you things. And so that might be just like what your mom, but like somebody randomly in your family might just be speaking, and you kind of just like you have this question, like you have already asked it, so it's there already. And then when someone's speaking to you and it kind of like resonates with it, it's like, oh yeah. And then it's like light bulb, hello. Or it might come in like the lyrics of a song even, or if you're watching a movie and the characters are literally playing out something that gives you an idea, a flash of inspiration, a flash of insight, and a hunch. Basically it's like an intuitive hunch, and then you can actually go for it. The answers are out there and the answers are for you. Ask more empowering questions. Ask questions like, how can I literally be more efficient in what I'm doing? Like, how can I listen better? Like, how can I find peace of mind? How can I hold on to the stillness, and how can I hold on to my bliss when it comes? And how can I better prepare myself for when this bliss like goes down into something else? And like, how can I coexist with all of my emotions? Like, ask questions that are going to ensure your well-being. How can I remain healthy? Like, what can I do to better my diet? Like, any questions you have, just, you want to make sure that they're empowering questions, that they're not taking your power away. You want to ask questions that are going to help you, because you truly deserve that. Remember that. You deserve bliss. You deserve joy. You deserve tranquility. You deserve respect. You deserve to live your truth. You deserve everything that you feel that you want. Not everything that you want is what you necessarily need, but what you are kind of not entitled to in a way, but what you are just because you're simply like existing in this physical realm as a spiritual being. What you are is pure bliss. You're pure beauty, in its basic stripped down essence. That's what you are. So that's obviously what you deserve, because that's what you already are. So you deserve to remember that and peel the layers away so that you can uncover that. And you can how can you uncover that? How can you continue to peel the layers away and discover your authentic, true self? And how can you be your true nature? Ask these questions. Write them down in a journal if you have a journal. Speak them into existence and await the magic. Thank you for watching this video. Have a cool Friday.